very good morning, folks, joining in from all around the world. Welcome to the 37th All India Advocates Championship live from the beautiful Sri Lanka Land Development Corporation Cricket Grounds in Navala, Colombo. Today, the matchup is going to be between the Advocates Associations of Karnataka and Delhi, both stemming from very high cricketing pedigree. It's going to be a 35 over game for each of these teams. It's a beautiful day for cricket. Sunny, windy outfield, not too many rain clouds in sight. Perfect weather, really, for a good game of cricket at a very picturesque location. And like we said, the matchup is going to be between Karnataka and Delhi. Of course, the legal profession in India has handed out plenty of pedigree in terms of cricketing talent in this profession. Many of them tipping their hat in for the Lawyers Cricket World Cup held semi-regularly. And in a short while, I think we'll be able to get on with the proceedings. But until then, it's just going to be a view of lads warming up for you folks.
Take your event to next level with VA Live Sports. For your all sports events, cricket matches, billiards games, baseball matches and any kind of events, live streaming and media coverage, through social media and television networks, with high quality cameras, and any location in Sri Lanka, VA Live Sports. Call us now for more information, 07741800601. Take your event to next level with VA Live Sports. For your all sports events, cricket matches, billiards games, baseball matches and any kind of events, live streaming and
Massive
media
thank you to our 2025 and VA Sports spectators. We promise to bring you more action, more coverage in 2026.
Your trust, support, and belief are the true strength of our channel. And you want high quality live broadcasting? Call us 077 418 0601.
Massive thank you to our 2025 and VA Sports spectators. We promise to bring you more action, more coverage in 2026.
Your trust.
Take your event to next level with VA Live Sports.
Welcome back, folks. Match time is 11:05 at the SLLDC grounds. It's the Delhi Advocates going up against the Karnataka Advocates. It's gonna be 35 overs an inning. It's gonna be relatively quicker proceeding than usual. Field. It's quite windy. The pitch is quite fresh. There's a slight shadow of grass covering the deck. So it's going to be quite interesting to see how the Pacers will have to say in the early passages of the game. But with this boiling heat that's going to come down towards the latter part of the day, I'm sure the spinners would like to sink their teeth into the proceedings as well. Here are the Advocates from Karnataka making their way towards the middle. Very relaxed start to the game. That's what's quite fun about non-grade cricket. It's all about camaraderie and enjoyment of the sport, really. Afzal Khan coming in with the ball. Right-hander. They've set a very tight field to start off the innings. Afzal Khan, they're going to be trying to restrict runs from the get-go, which is good. They only have 35 overs to play around with. Sweeping around the field here before opening his spell. Medium pace, and it's a dismissal first thing in the morning for Afzal Khan. First ball, and it stumps. That's Jakush that has been dismissed for a golden duck. Not good news at all for Delhi Advocates. Afzal Khan with a magic figure. Ampling on. Didn't really expect that level of speed. No deviation at all. Just straight stump to stump bowling. Clips the bails off that middle stump. None of the opening batsmen who have to walk. It's Karthikeya, who's the new man in. He definitely will not have expected. It's the skipper for Delhi Advocates who has been dismissed for a golden duck. Not ideal, not the ideal start as a skipper, but it's Karthikeya. Karthikeya is the skipper, and well, his openers, they've certainly not opened the account extremely well, but we're still one delivery in. Afzal Khan would very well have been lucky. It's up to the new man at the crease, the skipper, to set the intent and set a precedent for how this inning is gonna go. As for Karnataka, it's turning out to be a superb opening spell. Here we go for the second delivery. Once again, just a bit of swing. The ball deviating away from the batsman, from the right hander. That's going to be dangerous stuff. Coming in really close to the wicket. Oh, that's a really good tight line as well. Just outside of that off stump, near the 4th and 5th stump line. He's gone again. He's looking to rush through his overs now. Up for the third delivery, he's been brilliant so far in the 2 deliveries that he's bowled. Again, just trying to slice it away, but well negotiated by Karthikeya to see it off. They've got 2 slips to account for the outswing. Again, almost sliced it into the stumps. Karthikeya will have to be very, very careful to negotiate his opening bowlers' deliveries. Almost sliced that one back into his own stumps. Have to be careful. They've already lost a wicket in the first over, and they still have not gotten off the mark. Delhi. That's gone. The glovesman certainly thinks so, and so does the umpire. That swing, doing him in. Karthikeya has gone for a duck as well, and Afzal Khan has 2 in his pocket. Oh, he's running right here. The skipper will not have been happy. He threw everything at it. Let's take another look at that delivery. Just coming in, changing absolutely nothing. Just tossing it fuller. But ball dips against the wind. And he read that a little too late, Karthikeya. And the glovesman gets his hands on it beautifully. That's a beautiful delivery. And what's worse is that for Delhi Advocates, it's Anurag who's back in, and he will have to see off yet another delivery, and not a single extra conceded. This is an absolute peach of a delivery, I must say, early in the morning. That opening bowler is doing miracles for Karnataka. 2 down. Delhi Advocates yet to get off the mark. Skipper back in the dressing room. Absolutely not the start you want for yourself. As a top order batsman, you want to get well settled in, try to see off those initial difficult overs and try to sink your teeth into the scorecard. Maybe set up a rocking start for the batters down the line. But so far Afzal Khan has been brilliant. He's seen off one opener. Dakush yet to face a single delivery. That tells you a story, doesn't it, folks? Afzal Khan coming in for his final delivery. He'll be looking to take a scalp here as well. Straight down the line. Well defended, but that's glanced. Doesn't carry all the way to the glovesman, and it's a supreme delivery to finish off the first over for Karnataka. It's 0 for 2 wickets. Brilliant dismissal. Jagdish getting in on the act. He's coming in from the far end of the ground, and already Delhi Advocates making a mess of things. That was the very first delivery that the opener had to face. Or just misread that one completely. Struck that one onto the pads. And a very, very tough morning for Delhi Advocates, looking out of sorts here for sure. First delivery, and it's already a dismissal. This might well be a very, very short affair for Delhi Advocates indeed, ladies and gentlemen. So far Karnataka are not regretting that
Take
choice.
your event to next level with
Overs at all.
VA Live Sports. For your all sports events, cricket matches, billiards games, baseball matches and any kind of events, live streaming and media coverage, through social media and television networks, with high quality cameras, and any location in Sri Lanka, VA Live Sports. Call us now for more information, 077 4180601.
Now back to the dressing room.
Take your event to next level with VA Live Sports. For your all sports events, cricket matches, billiards games,
Massive thank you to our
baseball matches
2025 and
any kind of
VA
events,
Sports
live
spectators.
streaming and
We
media
promise to bring you
coverage,
more
through
action,
social
more
media
coverage
and television
in
networks,
2026.
with high
Your
quality
trust,
cameras,
support,
and any location in
and
Sri
belief
Lanka, VA
are the
Live
true
Sports.
strengths of our
Call us
channel.
now for more information, 077 418
still to get off the mark. Glovesman quite a ways off. Jagdish gonna be generating a lot of pace. He's a bit faster. Yes, the right hand sees it off. Slower pace. Dips in the air. Take a lot of shape that delivery, but they won't mind piling on the dots one bit. This is an extremely joyous start to Karnataka. Jagdish coming in for his fourth delivery. Will at the stumps. Yorker length. Very tough for these batsmen. Anirudh has spent the most amount of time so far, 3 deliveries over. That tells you a story, but he's yet to get off the mark. Right now, they won't mind staying at the starting blocks one bit as long as they don't concede any more wickets. They have to sort of renege. He's left that one. He's done well to leave it. Final delivery. The two pacers for Karnataka have done extremely well this morning, taking 3 wickets in between the two of them. Economy of 0. That's the scoreboard if there's any. Final delivery for Jagdish. Tosses that one a bit shorter. Angles away, tries to get the batsman to play at it, but still not off the mark. Delhi Advocates 0 for 3. Just the danger man. Azhar Khan. They'll want to eat into this batting order, surely. Starting off the third over. Not conceding any runs. 2 slips, still at the ready. Off the blocks early. Glances it off the pads down to the leg. Delhi Advocates are off. Anurag does the scoring. This is good stuff from Delhi. What they need to do now really is just go back to the drawing board and think of a plan where they can take the slow and steady approach. They don't have a lot of wickets around to play with. Most of their top order or tries to play at it. That's good stuff from Khan. Tries to get the batter to play at it. Just angles away and deviates a little bit the bounce. He's a tricky operator, this one, especially to the right hander. That's sent straight down the middle. Fuller length, leaving absolutely no room for negotiation for the batters at the crease. Again, just sending it in. Fuller, very tight line. This is what you want to see from your opening pacers, especially when the ball is fresh. Just restrict the scoring of runs. They have 3 pitches. Really, you couldn't ask for a better outing. An opening spell. Will be looking to finish things off the way he started. Very long run up either. Good stuff, just sending it in straight, setting the batsman up. If I was a betting man, I would bet that Afzal Khan is gonna send his last delivery in wider, barreling it down the fourth and fifth stump line, trying to get the batsman to play at it, because he sent stump to stump deliveries all throughout this over. Mr. Hunt, see what Khan does for his final delivery. This is everyone. Glovesman stops a possible run leak. It's 1 run conceded. It's 1 for 3. For his second, still just a single run on the board for Delhi Advocates. Anirudh and Anurag. That's sliced away beautifully. Collected by third man, but it's a single. Anurag so far has scored off of every delivery except one. Good stuff from Anirudh to get off the mark here. Delhi finally starting to get their heads on a swivel now. That's Fuller. Still they won't mind conceding these dots one bit. He's trying to put a lot of pressure. That's 3 runs, 3 wickets, 3 overs, 3 deliveries. Plethora of 3s here. Tries to glance it. Good stuff from Anurag, trying to play the ball on the leg side. They've started to score now, and if they keep their wits about them and try to get a partnership going between the two of them, try to get settled. Yup, oh, that's sliced over everyone, but fine leg. Does well to collect that one. One more run. Just one more delivery to see off from Jagadish. Delhi Advocates have done well to recover during this over. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. Poor delivery. Tossed up wide. All Anirudh had to do was to just throw his bat at it, and it races down to the boundary. Down the off. That's a beautiful boundary to end off the 4th over. Yeah, poor delivery. Just tossed up. Releases so much pressure for Delhi Advocates at the end of the 4th over. It's 8 for 3. Afzal Khan still not finished with his spell. Coming in from the pavilion end. He's bowling to the field now. Not looking to get wickets, but try to get the batsman to play at the delivery. Slips a bit wider now. Very packed on the offside. Lots of fielders square off the wicket. Oh, that's full and very tight. Well collected by mid-off for a dot. Afzal Khan has been very economical. He's only conceded the 1 run in his 2 overs and counting. Stuff. Oh, that's really good. Receives the batter on the bounce. Rag has to be careful about not being too aggressive here. He needs to read the delivery as well. But good on the bowler. Just rolls his wrist. Oh, that's on the up. Has that gone all the way? Yes, it has. Anurag playing a high risk game here. That could have gone all the way up and landed near the fielders, but it crosses over for a boundary. That's tossed up. Fuller. Afzal Khan has a couple of deliveries to make sure it's over. Doesn't end up tarnishing his economy. Once again, just well middled. Trying to see off that delivery, trying to speed the ball a bit. Still good stuff from Delhi. Those first 2 overs were an absolute nightmare for them, but they've recuperated quite well. The final delivery from Khan. Oh, that's beat the batsman. He misread the line on that one. That's a good delivery to finish things off. Afzal Khan. 5 runs conceded for Delhi Advocates at the end of the 5th over. 12 for 3. Sixth over. Jagadish coming in from the far end of beautiful grounds. So very well maintained. In my opinion, doesn't see quite the amount of cricket that it should. Such a picturesque ground in the heart of Colombo. Very fine third man. Situated. Fine. That's well defended. Jagadish doing well to not concede any runs here, trying to apply some pressure on Delhi, who have found their footing here. They have scored a couple of boundaries as well. Discipline is something that they'll want to stick to. Absolutely, they've punished those wider deliveries. Oh, this is good stuff. A puller, very tight line, almost Yorker length, but they need to be careful not to offer those wide deliveries that the batters can punish. They're hitting quite a bit of pace as well, Jagadish, but trying to keep the ball low, trying to dart it in. Bit of a slinger here. Good running between the crease for these two. Anirudh and Anurag doing some good work to recuperate and build a good partnership for the fourth wicket. Final delivery. That's well glanced, but fine leg being put to good use there. Just a single of that final delivery at the end of the sixth over. It's 14 for. It's the scorecard for you folks. Karnataka Advocates doing really well with the bowling. Afzal Khan and Jagadish, a couple of wickets to their name. Anirudh and Anurag in the middle have done really well to recuperate from that nightmare opening salvo from Karnataka, but they have a lot of work to do. Almost 1/5 of their innings has come and gone. They've been very economical with time as well. It's Afzal Khan once again, so they're hunting for wickets here. Best bowling, 1 for 19. He is already past his tally and operating well below his average economy. He's having a very good day on the office for sure. Afzal Khan. Here's Afzal Khan. 7th over. That's a well placed shot, picks the gap for a single. Managed. Afzal Khan doing very economically. He's not doing anything flashy. He's just sticking to his gun. Just offering proper line and length here. Exactly what he needs to be doing, applying some pressure. Because right now, even though they are not conceding wickets, they are not hemorrhaging and plundering runs, pressure is still being applied. That's well struck. But a dot to finish the over. 7 overs gone. It's 15 for 3. Jagadish once again slowing it down now. Okay, now plans changing a little bit for the 8th over. Anurag and Anirudh are pretty well set. They've seen off more than a couple of overs each of them. Anirudh especially has overseen 22 deliveries. It's going to be very important that he tries to spend as much time as he can at the crease. Jagadish coming in. That sliced. Once again, fine leg. He's going to be very busy. That's where most of the scoring of the singles has been done for Anirudh. Karnataka won't mind this one bit. They've already set themselves really good opening start, but they do need to be hunting 4 wickets. Surely, very open field in the 30-yard circle on the leg. Plenty of opportunity for scoring runs off the leg for Delhi. That's played well, but a field at the deep. Now they've set up one deep extra cover. And a deep point as well. Moving into the deep point now actually. Trying to restrict scoring of runs here. That's well left. Just one more delivery to see off. "17 runs scored now off of what will be the 8th over now. By the 8th over rather. Final delivery. That's a good delivery to finish things off at the end of the 8th over.
Take your event to next level with VA Live Sports. For your all sports events, cricket matches, billiards games, baseball matches and any kind of events, live streaming and media coverage, through social media and television networks, with high quality cameras, and any location in Sri Lanka. VA Live Sports. Call us now for more information. 07741800601. Take your event to next level with VA Live Sports. For your all sports events, cricket matches, billiards.
to the wicket and get a foothold, and now they'll be looking to accelerate. Again, a fuller delivery, takes a bit of pace off of it, but that's well managed by Anirudh. Strike rate leaves a little something to be desired. 7 off of 26, but he's done well to not throw away his wicket. Just goes to show the amount of value he's put in himself, which is absolutely what you want to see in a top order batsman. You don't want to throw away your wicket, especially with the circumstances given. 3 wickets gone within the first couple of overs. It just goes to show that he knows and he is aware of what needs to be done from his end. You already have an operator going at close to 100. You don't need to play at the same shots. He's done well to leave the tougher deliveries. He's an intelligent cricketer. Afzal Khan just running out of steam just a little bit. It's been a long spell for him. Moves a little bit now. Swing still in the formula. That deviated. This is a scorecard for you folks. Pankaj Chaudhary going away for a golden duck, and the skipper walking away for a duck as well. It's been these two, Anurag and Anirudh, who have been holding down the fort. At the end of the 9th over, it's 25 for 3.
Take your event to next.
Massive thank you to our 2025 and VA Sports spectators. We promise to bring you more action, more coverage in 2026.
Your trust, support, and belief are the true strength of our channel. And you want high quality live broadcasting? Call us 077 418 0601.
New bowler coming in from the far end. That's tossed full and wide. Absolute freebie for the number 16 jersey. Anurag doing really well. Moving into the 30s now. Needs to be very careful about not loosening the valve too much. You can never afford two well-set batsmen to take you for runs, especially when the earlier spell applied so much pressure. That's shorter. Tries to catch him unawares with the bounce, but that's really well handled, and it's a boundary down the leg as well. No fielders except for a short mid-on, And that misses everyone. Been taken for runs here. Guna needs to make sure that he keeps to a single line and length and keeps at it for a while. The basics worked for the earlier pacers. Sure, it's gonna work for him as well. Again, not the length that he wants to be bowling at. Another single taken. Expensive over it's turning out to be. 11 runs conceded now. One last delivery now. Oh, that's gone down the leg. That's a wide called first extra of the morning. You know, something that has to be commended about this Karnataka outfit is that for a semi-professional team, they've conceded a shockingly low amount of extras, just the one so far in 10 overs. It's supposed to show how well disciplined and well drilled this outfit is. Oh, that's taken to the cleaners. That's another boundary. Guna has been taken for runs this over, and at the end of the 10th, Delhi Advocates 41 for 3. The Advocates have really pulled themselves back up by the bootstraps, losing 3 wickets really early on without getting off the starting blocks. Rahul coming in, off spinner. That's well negotiated for a single. Good running between the two. Good partnership building up really. Anurag now at 28. Earlier in the innings, that seems like a very tall order for Delhi. That's flighted and on the full with the wind coming in across the wicket. Can get a bit of turn off of the surface for sure. There we go. Let's flighted a bit less, decreasing the length a little bit, but good line. Just outside that off stump, trying to get the batter to play at it. Oh, that's taken skyward. Is that a shot? Yes, it is. That's a killer maximum. Karnataka can do nothing else but watch. This is good stuff from the man wearing the number 11 jumper. Starting to be taken for runs now, Karnataka. It should be noted that they've not taken any wickets aside from that first spell. So now pressure slowly turning the other way, and the barrel of the gun is now pointed at Karnataka once again. Just a lot of vigor. Anirudh gets in on the act now. Rahul going for runs here. Crossing the 50 run mark now. 51, 52 runs scored now. At the 11th over, they've gotten themselves into a really respectable position from where they started. That's well managed. And at the end of the 11th over, it's 52 for 3. Anurag Malik leading the scoring, 29 of 24. And yeah, it's turning out to be a good scorecard thanks to these two in the middle. They've built up a 50-run partnership for the 4th wicket. Good stuff from Delhi to recuperate. Twelve oh three now. Sun is gonna be mounting. Spinner coming in from the far end. That's well negotiated for a single. SB Rajesh looking to open his account. Both of these bowlers from both ends need to be making sure that they are not allowing the batters to get off scot-free. That's flighted, but still well negotiated. Good running, but it's gonna be a dot all the same. Good over so far from SB Rajesh. He's not been too expensive, which is what you want at this juncture. Good stuff, really good stuff from the left armour. As orthodox as you would like. It's a fair bit of turn as well. Oh, that's well picked. gone all the way to deep point for a single. And that will be the over. 12 overs gone. It's 55 for 3. That tells you the story, folks. Fall of wickets, first, second and third over all for 0. And since then, these two have done really, really well. Anurag and Anirudh to get themselves back in the saddle. They will have these two to thank if they end up winning this game for sure. But they need to spend more time at the crease. They are looking extremely well set. Vijay Kumar Matmari coming in 74 matches. He's a veteran for sure. 100 wickets, best bowling figures, 6 for 13. Quite a good economy as well. They are bringing out the big guns. That means they are looking for wickets now. Karnataka, yes, they got in early and they sunk their teeth in well, but they've let the game get away from them somewhat, because you have to keep in mind this is a 35 over game. Ideally they'd be looking for 1 or 2 more wickets before they get to the 20th. Starting off 13th over now. Good shot, call for a second run. They could be a bit more proactive with running for sure. Something tells me they don't want to take this bowler very lightly. Lazy effort from the fielder. Definitely could have been a bit of a dismissal if we had put the afterburners on that chase. Might be a good idea to invite the player to play at the balls a bit. That's darted in, not flighted at all, but good single, good dot rather. Again, darted in, goes over the head of that offside 30-yard circle, and it's another boundary. Been taken for runs now. 61. Yeah, that was not a good delivery at all. Just the point of release, no control on it whatsoever. Just thrown in haphazardly. Good economy as well, especially when you consider that the first 3 overs were pretty much a nightmare scenario. Once again, picks the gap beautifully, gets down on one knee. Not the cleanest of drives there, but gets the job done. Anurag climbing up to 40 now. Just 10 runs away. He's going to be a well-deserved half-centurion if he gets the job done. Of course, Karnataka will be looking to play spoil sport here. Just one more delivery to go. Been an expensive over for the new bowler. He's a veteran of the game for sure, but today not the best opening over, but a dot to end the 13th, and it's 65 for 3.
Massive thank you to our 2025. We promise to bring you more action, more coverage in 2026.
Your trust, support, and belief are the true strength of our channel. And you want high quality live broadcasting? Call us 077 418 0601.
Massive thank you to our 2025 and VA Sports spectators. We promise to bring you more action, more coverage in 2026.
Your trust, support, and belief are the true strength of our channel.
left armour coming back in from the far side, from the canal side of ground. Once again, I just have to keep repeating how picturesque this ground is. You would never expect such a quaint ground in the heart of Colombo, but here we are. Very surprising city. That's a call, and Rajesh has his man. That's struck on the pads. If we could just get a replay of that delivery. They were looking for this Karnataka. He's darted that one. Struck on pads, and the umpire had nothing but an affirmative. Suddenly, all the momentum coming undone for Delhi, completely against the passage of play there. Anurag still on 40, but the batter that was dismissed. Anuruddh. That was a 65-run partnership for the fourth wicket. Delhi will be regretting his dismissal for sure, because now they have a well set batsman, yes, but they'll be prodding at wickets. Jasprit Singh Kapoor coming in just 5 matches in. He's a newcomer for sure. Anurag will have his work cut out for him. He's on 40, so this is going to be dangerous waters for Delhi for sure. He's not going to want to throw away his wicket, but at the same time, he's not going to want to spend too much time trying to get the wicket set as well, because they're now into the 14th over, halfway through the innings. Rajesh, he has his man, first delivery. It's the new man on the crease, Kapoor. That's well handled. Rajesh, very active player. He's looking very enthusiastic. He'll be looking for his second for sure. Karnataka need to be pushing for wickets now. They need to clamp down on the scoring of runs as well. Coming in from around the wicket. That's another call. Hit on the pads, but umpire doesn't think so. Yeah, he's sliding good, but seems to dart back in once again, trying to slice it off. Square off the wicket, but to no avail. Rajesh bowling to his field really well. Will it be a wicket maiden? 2 more deliveries to negotiate. Good running between the 2 wickets, and Kapoor is off the starting blocks. That will be a relief for him. The Anurag, he will be feeling the pressure just as same he will be in a way starting back from square one. You need to build that rapport for the wicket as well, and especially when you're in your 40s and there's a new batter that can compound what is for you at the end of the 14th over. 66 for 4.
Massive thank you to our 2025 and VA Sports spectators. We promise to bring you more action, more coverage in 2026.
Your trust, support, and belief are the true strength of our channel. And you want high quality live broadcasting? Call us 077 418 0601.
Take your event to next level with VA Live Sports.
Massive thank
for
you
your
to-
all sports events, cricket matches, billiards games, baseball matches and any kind of events, live streaming and media coverage through social media and television networks with high quality cameras and any location in Sri Lanka. VA Live Sports. Call us now for more information. 077 418 0601. Take your
Stop here. Firmly into the middle order. Couple more wickets on the prowl. I think the job will be considerably more easier for them going forward. So they need to put the clamps on now, put pressure in, make sure they're not conceding a lot of wickets, runs rather. Tries to get at it, but gets the footwork a bit wrong, but it's a single still. If they concede 7 more runs in this over, the run rate will be 5 and over, which is a bit of a minor miracle, again, considering how Karnataka got their start 15 overs ago. That could have been a dismissal. That's gonna be a call for 2. Risky from Kapoor. Threw his bat at it. Could have been a dismissal if mid-off was a bit finer. 69 now. But they're looking for wickets here. 70 now. And at the end of the 15th over, halfway through the innings, Delhi 70 for 4. were absolutely in dire straits in those opening overs, conceding 3 wickets for no runs. But then Anurag really put in the work for that 4th wicket, scoring 65 runs off of it. Brilliant stuff. Now Jasprit Singh comes on 41. Scoring has not slowed down at all, which is going to be a good sign for Delhi, but they need to push for the 120, 130 plus mark. Oh, that's gone skyward. That's going to be a dismissal. Oh no, he's let that one go. Yeah, Kapoor has been throwing his bat at a lot of deliveries coming his way. He's not been as discerning with his shot selection. That was flighted. Absolutely was a dismissal. If the field had been just a little bit more proactive, but it was going to be a tough one in any case. But Kapoor needs to be a bit more discerning with his shot selection for sure. He needs to put a lot of value on his wicket. He's not there to be a middle order cruiser. He's there to keep the momentum going and keep wickets in hand. He doesn't need to be throwing his bat at it. That's well sliced. More like it. Rajesh has been pretty good. He's bowling his 3rd now, just conceding 5 runs. Been amongst the pick of the bowlers for sure. That's good running. Can the glovesman get a good stumping off of it? Good attempt, but a single conceded nonetheless. Good communication. Oh, that's a good shot. Well connected. But a deep point collects that one. But it's a single nonetheless. 72, 73 for 4. It's pretty split down the middle. Karnataka did really well early on. Sink their teeth into the meat of the game. But since then, Delhi have been able to throw a good counter punch. It's a dot to finish off the 16th. It's 73 for 4. Well sliced for a single. Good stuff from Anurag to keep the scoreboard ticking. He's on 44 now. Doesn't need to be doing anything foolish. That's a good shot. Anurag on 48 now, off of 40. He needs to be composed now. That's a 50 for Anurag. And what a well-deserved half century it is. 7 boundaries, 1 maximum strike rate of 126. He's done magnificent work. Over now. Rajesh has been quite economical with the slower left arm ball. Fielders backing into the leg now on the short side. We'll be fighting this one in. That's that one. Tries to slice that one, but good fielding. 30-yard circle. Square of wicket. Need to pile on the dots now here, Rajesh. That's just about the best thing he can do for his team. Oh, tries to sweep that one, but it's an extra. Gets a bit of turn for sure. Good running. Risky. That was a good throw. Anurag, he will have mandate to speed things up now. Try to get to 100 runs before the end of the 20th over. Oh, gets the bottom edge on that one, races off to the man in the deep on the leg side, but it's a single nonetheless. Oh, misfield. Wouldn't mind this over. Just a few more dots. Score now hovering just around the 150 mark. Current run rate just a smidge below 5. That's a good dot to end the 80th over. Delhi 88 for 4. That's the economy for you folks. Afzal Khan, easily the pick of the bowlers. He got too early in his innings, and that really did a lot of legwork for Karnataka. And right now, they are able to coast at all. It's because Afzal Khan really did miracles for his team that first over. But scalping wickets has certainly dried up a little bit, but they've managed to keep a lid on the scoring of runs. But both wicket partnership really did them in. And right now, Jasprit Kapoor has the unenviable task of rebuilding a partnership with Anurag, the batsman here, 53 off of 43. Rahul Yadav being introduced into the bowling attack. He has quite a number of matches on him. Best bowling, 6 for 6. That's mighty impressive. So, off spinner, flighting the ball in, getting a lot of deviation. That's going to be a difficult customer for both these bowlers. First time we've really seen the off spinner really getting a lot of turn off of that track. He's flighting it fuller as well, just outside that off, trying to get the batsman to play at it. He won't mind those singles. Good stuff from Yadav. He was fairly expensive in his first over. He was taken off the attack for a couple of overs, but now seems to be getting a lot of turn off the track. That one was all as an extra. Bit of a harsh verdict in my opinion. But this is good stuff from Yadav. Much better than his first. Flights it again, just outside of that off stump. Tricky customer is trying to get Jasprit to play at it, and Jasprit is a bit of a bull in a china shop character, but see, can't leave well enough alone. Has to play at it, but that's also why he's been able to get scoring off blocks fairly quickly as well. Keep those daredevilish characters in a middle order as well. There, Yadav has his man. He was slowly inching it towards the leg side, getting Jasprit to play at it. This time he was a bit too eager, and the glovesman got a brilliant stumping off of it. What a good effort by Yadav. He's getting a lot of deviation on it. He was rolling his wrist. He was putting in the work that entire over, and he has his man 5 down. Beginnings of a good partnership between Anurag and Jasprit, but all to no avail. It's Adi going in, 5 down. Anurag will have to carry the bat if they want to get to that 150 mark. They work so hard for. Start of the 20th over now. 90 for 5. Delhi have done really well to get themselves to where they are right now, but faltering just a little bit after losing initial 3 wickets. They were coasting along quite well up until around 15th over. Then just a period of stagnation right now. Run rate well below 5. And Aditya Narayan, new man at the crease, has a bit of work to do. That's well fielded, but good running by Aditya to get himself off the mark and relieve some pressure. Karnataka, they're doing one thing really right. They've stopped the leakage in runs, they were hemorrhaging runs at one point, allowing that four-wicket partnership to flourish. That's beaten in the leg. It's another boundary for Anurag. Getting closer and closer to that 60s. He'll be looking for that century. That's not flighted at all. Shorter. Not a delivery you want to ball. Well said, batsman. Especially to that right hander. Good running. This intent is what we need to see from batters from Delhi Advocates from here on out. They don't have a lot of wickets to play with. They'll be moving into the lower order in a couple more wickets if they let it slip. Anurag definitely has to continue to play a part. But so far, Rajesh has been bowling a fairly well controlled over, except for that one freebie. This is what he needs to be doing. He needs to be clamping down on scoring of runs and try to get the less settled batter to go at it a bit. Aditya, he finds the ball fairly often, so it's a good start. 20 overs down. Delhi Advocates 97 for 5.
Take your event to next level with VA Live Sports. For your all sports events, cricket matches, billiards games, baseball matches and any kind of events, live streaming and media coverage, through social media and television networks, with high quality cameras, and any location in Sri Lanka, VA Live Sports. Call us now for more information, 077 418 0601. Take your event to next level with VA Live Sports. For your all sports events, cricket matches, billiards games, baseball matches and any kind of events, live streaming and media coverage, through social media.
Rahul Yadav coming back in. Flies that one. That's a good catch. Oh no. Anurag has to walk at 60. Caught in the deep. Tried to slog it. That was in the slot for sure. Just dismissed off of a nothing delivery really, but good fielding placement from Karnataka for sure. And the danger man for Delhi Advocates, Anurag walks, having scored 60 off of 48. That's gonna be regrettable for sure. He would have wished to get his team over the 120 run mark for sure. But for Karnataka, this is the sign that they have been waiting for. 6 wickets down, the danger man gone. It's gonna be all power hitters from now. And the order will be to go for a hit or miss approach now. They do have some overs to play with though. almost 9. But good stuff here from Rahul Yadav. He's turning out to be giving Afzal Khan a run for his money in terms of the value he's bringing to this team. He was quite expensive in his first over, but now he's picking off those stragglers, and he was the one who took out the danger man. He was looking so well settled too. But good knock from Luke as well. New man at the crease. Once again, just getting a lot of deviation on that ball, moving away from the right hand. There was a prediction coming into this game that this wicket would dry up and give the off spinners a lot of purchase. Right now, we're seeing Karnataka, reaping the rewards of that decision to have their bowling innings during the midday with the sun be burning in. That's a leg by, but good running from the new batter at the crease. Get himself off the crease. Off the starting block. Yadav once again flighting it in, getting the batter to play at it. Oh, that was so fine. Really good stuff from Yadav here. He struggled to find his footing in that first over, but now he's pitching it fuller. He concedes the odd single, but that's about it really. He's not been taken for runs at all. He's already scalped a couple. Good over from Rahul Yadav at the end of the 21st. Delhi 99 for 6. So close, but yet oh so far. SP Rajesh, left hand coming in, not allowing two batters to get settled. Tries to sweep that one, but no fine leg. It's gonna be a bit of a race. Yeah, that was a good shot. Absolutely. Coming in from around the wicket, darting that one in. Good work here from Aditya Narayan. He's keeping the scoreboard ticking. 102 runs now. 100 up is the ball. Slower. If that delivery had a bit more pace on it, could have been an opening for sure for Rajesh. But they're keeping the scoreboard ticking along. This I like from the two batters at the crease. 7th wicket partnership. And on don't think anyone's expecting a whole lot of them, but they need to keep the scoreboard ticking. They need to keep rotating the strike, and so far Aditya Narayan and Harsh have been doing a wonderful job at it. Oh, that's well fielded. No, I really like how disciplined this bowling setup is. They've not conceded a lot of extras. They've not really given Delhi a lot of loose deliveries to play at. Again, that's very fine. A wide given. It's almost 1 p.m. now. We'll be looking to get at least a couple more, 3-4 overs more. Now that's beaten down the ground. Taken a short mid on. Good over. Well contested. Here's the match summary for you folks at the end of the 22nd over. 5 or 6 wickets scored now. Hovering around the 1.3 mark. Current run rate 4.7. So not terrible, but not the best turn of events either for Delhi. They had a passage in the game where they were very close to running away with a really high score for that 4th wicket, but Karnataka have done really well to get themselves back in the game. Here's Yadav again coming in from the pavilion end. I really like this off spin leg, right armour left armour combination coming in from both ends. Oh, Yadav once again. You know, that turn is really a thing of beauty. Yadav has been just so good with that fuller pitch delivery. Turning away from the batsman. Oh, that's a dismissal that came out of nowhere. Tried to fight against the turn, but the man was there at the ready at point. Square of the wicket, just waiting. That was a good dismissal, and Yadav has his 3rd. Absolute nothing shot. Aditya Narayan throwing away his wicket here. 7 in the hole now. Harsh is a big lad with long levers. He'll have to put it to good use now. Oh, that was a brilliant dismissal. Beautiful day this is turning out to be. And 5 for 7. They needed to have done better, but at this point it's a salvage operation for sure, unless the 2 batters at the crease can get something going. The 145 mark looking like a very tall order. Now Yadav getting a lot of turn. Once again just flighting it on the fuller. New batter does well to get himself off the crease. Trying to go for a second. He's a very enterprising player. Seems like Nirav, but he's off the mark. 2 fairly fresh batters. Yadav will be licking his lips at the prospect of getting another wicket. He has a 3 for already. Just needs to run through that tail end now. He'll be licking his lips at the prospect of getting a 5 for. He's worked very hard for it once again, just beating the batsman in the air. That ball is getting a lot of revs on it. You can practically hear the revving sound from here. Yeah, the very stable operator. Just darting that one in, not a lot of flight on that one. Is that breaking of the wrist? By getting the timing on that one right. But just a couple more deliveries to see off here. Another two. Just 7 more overs to go. I think Yadav will once again just getting the batters to come forward and play at it, getting a lot of turn. He's been the pick of the bowlers for me for sure. 23 overs gone, Delhi advocates 107 for 7. New bowler Sachin. Off spinner. Needs to make sure they don't give Delhi a lot of room to play with. Going into the last 6 or so overs now. Middle of 24th. It's a fascinating question to wonder. Really in hand. All of them very able to get some clearance. Should they go for it? Or should they try to just keep ambling along until the end of the third overs? It's a valid question to ponder for Delhi, because I don't think it's gonna be very feasible for them to get to that 150. Or rolls his wrist over, cuts down a lot of the pace, beats him in the eye. He's a tricky operator, this new bowler. He's been very economical as well. He's not conceded a lot. Oh, that could have been a dismissal. Could have been. Nirav knows his assignment. He knows that there's no time to play around. He's running for his life, which is what we like to see. Up to 110 now. Oh, is that a dismissal? No, that's cleared everything. There was a nothing delivery. Just tossed up on a platter, right for the taking, and it's a boundary, and it's some much needed respite. And that was straight in the slot. Just had to swing his bat at it, and the momentum did the rest. Just one more delivery. Once again, just darting it in. Will that be taken in the deep? Yes, it is. Sachin gets his man, but you can't blame Nirav. He had a plan. He was go all guns blazing, go out in a blaze of glory, and he tried to clear the boundary, but to no avail. It's 8 down now. Sachin getting in on the act as well. Yadav coming in to finish his assignment. He'll be looking for a couple more at least. He'll be looking to finish things off and go for that early lunch. It's just around 1 in the afternoon here. Sun is going to be beating down. They won't mind a half hour to just rest and recuperate. It's not the tallest of orders. If they will be able to restrict Delhi to 125 or less. They have less than 36 deliveries to play with. Right now, the way Yadav is bowling, it's very difficult for these tail enders to milk any runs from him. But they need to consider the possibility of just being a bit more adventurous with their bowling instead of trying to drift it down the leg. Maybe throw it down shorter, try to get the batsman to play at it, because they have nothing to lose really, and if they concede a few more, it's not going to be too much on the plate. There's always the possibility that you can get a quick dismissal of the tail ender. I think that's something that Yadav and company should be considering, definitely. But he's been a brilliant bowler. 21 runs conceded. And 3 wickets to show for his effort, and all of them important as well, especially the danger man Anurag was dismissed at 60 off of 48. Again, just that turn, the thing of beauty, see in person. Current partnership, just 4 runs, very fresh. I think it would be a bad idea to just try to attack the bowler. Playing a very tame game of cricket, so especially. Yadav is done. The 25 overs gone. 19 for 8.
Take your event to next level with VA Live Sports. For your all sports events, cricket matches, billiards games, baseball matches and any kind of events, live streaming and media coverage, through social media and television networks, with high quality cameras, and any location in Sri Lanka, VA Live Sports. Call us now for more information, 07741800601. Take your event to next level with VA Live Sports. For your all sports events, cricket matches, billiards games, baseball matches and any kind of events, live streaming and media coverage, through social media and television networks, with high quality cameras, and any location in Sri Lanka, VA Live Sports. Call us now for more information, 0774.
Sachin, he's a good operator as well, very wily. He seems to be getting a lot of turn. Out. They've gotten themselves, they bought themselves off to that 120 run mark. Another wide Sachin just conceding a few more runs than he would have liked. Karnataka. At the end of his allotted overs, that's a good dot to end the over. 26 gone. Still the Advocate 121 for 8. Chasing now. Rahul Yadav coming in to finish things off. Just drifting it on towards the leg side a bit more than it would have been to my liking. But Yadav, he has a plan. But he needs to make sure he dismisses these two batters. That will be an objective for him going into the final couple of overs now. I don't think there's any point in prolonging the inevitable per se, unless they know that these two are power hitters. That's it. Try to get the batsman to come forward and play at it and beat him on the bounce. That's it. Bowling, trying to pile on the dots here. Now this is fifth over and pretty respectable economy as well. Final delivery, just a single to end things off. Still the Advocates at the end of 27th over, 123 for 8. Keep the scoreboard moving. Earlier it looked like an inevitability that they would get to 150. Good stuff here, just nothing fancy, just bowling to the field, trying to restrict scoring of runs. Oh, that's gone up in the air. Will there be a dismissal? Falls into no man's land. But another run scored. Oh, that's a beautiful shot towards the tail end of the batting innings. Yeah, he has long levers. He was always just waiting, itching for a chance to put them to good use. Good work there. Climbing up slowly but surely towards the 150 mark. Karnataka really have no one else but themselves to blame if they allow Delhi to go up that far upstream. They need to restrict the scoring of runs here. 30 overs may seem like ample time to get to 150, but with the conditions that we've seen today, very difficult. Comedy of errors there for both sides. And at the end of the 28th over, 132 for 8. See things off and try to get as close as you can to the 150 mark. Afzal Khan, the man who opened the bowling for Karnataka, coming in, finish things off. He'll be looking to add just one more skull or two to his tally. It's gonna be lunch, just a little bit more. Looking to finish things off. Coming in with the pace, we haven't seen that in quite some time. That's an extra. Can't afford to concede any at this hour. Just bowling a bit haphazardly. Afzal Khan, he was so good in the early morning. There we go. Beat the batsman, beat the line. He was expecting some deviation, but went straight through. Again, just off the leg. Thankfully not an extra. He traced the boundary. Almost. Good running between the wickets for these tailenders. They've really made something of their wicket. They've added value. They've added valuable runs. They're inching closer and closer to that 150 mark, and they still have 3 legal deliveries left in this over to make something of themselves. Shorter this time. Tries to back it through mid-off, but just a single. All for another. Complacency from both sides. Fielder just he's been guilty of that infringement more than once. He needs to be a bit more energetic, try and help and assist his bowlers out. 5th delivery, try to slog it down the leg. Doesn't go all the way, but it's a good single. And here's the lad with the big levers. Harsh, having scored 17 off of 21, he's been a good lower middle order bruiser for sure. He's gonna try and take the bowler on, he thinks. packed offside. Shorter rolls his fingers and goes for the slowy. Good stuff to over. The penalty made over. Delhi 138 for 8.
Take your event to next level with VA Live Sports. For your all sports events, cricket matches, billiards games, baseball matches and any kind of events, live streaming and media coverage, through social media and television networks, with high quality cameras, and any location in Sri Lanka, VA Live Sports. Call us now for more information, 077 418 0601. Take your event to next level with VA Live Sports. For your all sports events, cricket matches, billiards games, baseball matches and any kind of events, live streaming and media coverage.
Final over, and they've entrusted Uttam Rathi. Respectable economy. He's picked up a wicket as well. He'll be looking to finish this off without conceding too many runs. He's been really good when he's stuck to that 4th, 5th stump line. Just a couple more deliveries to see through, nothing fancy, and then they can head off to lunch. A happy team. They'll be really happy if they can keep Delhi from inching closer to that 145 mark. Slogged into the deep. Will there be 4 more runs? No, Fielder gets to it. All for a second, but it's just going to be the single for now. Stuck on 139. Calls from their supporters to try and push for that 150. Just try to take the bowler on, but I don't think they're going to be doing that just yet. It's just going to be 3 more deliveries. Trying to slog it down the ground, but good stuff here from Uttam Rathi. Rolling his fingers along, taking the pace off the ball, really restricting all the options that they've got left. Just 2 deliveries left to go. Beating him with the pace and the deviations as well, hitting a lot of revs on that ball. He's a good off spinner, that one, and it's gonna be the last delivery of the game. Be looking to end this one with the same vigor he started the over with. Takes it slower, gets just a single, and that's the total for you folks. 140 in 30 overs. Delhi did really well to get themselves over the line. Afzal Khan and Jagadish Krishnappa did the work early on for Karnataka, but then it was Delhi's Anuruddh and Anurag who scored 65 runs for the 4th wicket. Just really good stuff, but 140 runs, 141 needed for Karnataka in the space of 30 overs. That is the ask. And as we head into lunch, we will be back with the highlights of the first innings and all the live action of the second. Stay tuned and join us in a little bit.